Hello guys and welcome to a new video. This time round 8 from the Microsoft Excel World Championship Brazil. I think it was the first local chapter and therefore they have like a huge variety of cases. So I think 8 cases and then there's like the finals or something. So a lot of cases. I joined not at the start because I wasn't aware that they have cases in English. But anyways, I will do the case. So we have here a small little picture, and as you can see, it's no, you can't see, but it's 22 by 37, which is 814, and 814 is the reference for all pixels there, and we want to find out how many pixels of every type are in this picture. I can therefore use one of my lambdas, one of my macros, sorry. It's called count colors. And you have the count for all the different unique colors. And I need to say which color is what. So this is roof. This is wall, window, chimney, tree. And you can find all my color macros on my channel. The door, bush, grass. And I think I would have had another macro um, if this would have been more colors. So roof, search here, return here. Great. Now, there's some kind of code and you should do different steps based on this. But since I will work in the table, I want to have the instructions here at the table, not here. Okay, spaces. How many spaces? Count letter in text. Text is given here, letter is a space. Then how many unique characters are repeated? Or first unique. Rows unique. Split text into letters array, but to call and then -1 because we want to exclude the spaces. So here we can also check for this row, which is the example row 315, which is like example there, then repeated. How many unique characters are repeated in the code? It should be len minus unique minus spaces. Yeah. Then longest length. So we want to have max of length of text split, and we split by spaces. 31569, yes. Then the position of the longest word. So DL X match this in len of text split by space. E156993, yes. And now we want to find the longest word, which is index, text split, and the row number is the position. Here we have this word, and now we need to use left of len -1 and right of len -2. And we have removed the first and the last character from this longest word. And now we can concat this and expression sign and the word. Yeah, we need to concat it, of course. No, this then at the end. Yeah, should be fine. And now we use index of the whole column. And the row number is given here. Now I'm just worried about Harry. Seems like to be a map case. Control F, format, choose format from cell, find all. And now I use my maze lambda, maze solver move path. Start address is given here. Target address is given here, and we are allowed to cut diagonals. Okay. Why do you not want to work? Ah. Of course. Then the distance is 0, 5 as in the example. And here we also have our results. Everything right so far. Now, formula bar and curl. Not the worst case, but I will data table this, level 4. Now we have different beginnings. I want as a beginning. Then another beginning is I like to order, because I will then substitute out all the different beginnings. Today I'm going to buy. I'd like to order. Today I'm going to buy. Give me. And it seems to be that this the only, for me it will be. Yeah, okay. It seems to be that we have only those 5 different starts. So therefore I will scan. This is the, oh no, reduce. This is the initial value. This is the array. Lambda a b, substitute a, all text is b against nothing. And now we have only those characters. Text split. Row delimiter is comma or and. I don't need this. So here we have it. Okay, let's trim it to be safe. Then left of this or text before to be, could be that there's something that is more than 10 times ordered, but text before, then if error minus minus, if error it's an A and A is 1, and then text after, and as of now everything is dynamic. And now we want to have right to, if this is AS, then it's 2, otherwise if this is, or if right of this is S, then 1, otherwise 0. And now left, no, left of this, len of this minus this. Now we can look up, look up this in here, returning the code. Now if the number of those items is larger than 13, then if this is larger, 13 or more, so larger than 12. Then the number and the code, otherwise repeats the text the number of times. And then concat, code here, everything is dynamic, example is going well, data table this. We have an NA. Oh, yeah, okay. Ham and cheese is ASC. And here I also ham and cheese, replace everything with AAC. And then everything should work. Data table here. Let's try. Yeah, everything is fine. Here, this level, I kind of understood the instructions, but the example is not greatly chosen, and yeah, therefore I had a little bit of help from a fellow competitor. Thank you, Joe. So anyways, that's to bin. Because I'm not using base, I'm using those named functions. And now I'm using mid sequence len of this. The length is 4, or the length given here is 4. No, sorry. Mid. Okay, let's try this with a larger example. Okay, somehow. Ah, yeah, of course. I need the length of this here. And then I filter out everything of m that is smaller or that is unequal to n or smaller than n. smaller than n. No. Here we go. Len of m. Ah, yes, of course. I need to filter m if len of m equals to 4. And then I need to have bin to this to get the decimal and then sum this up. And now I need to have the same for the reverse string operation of this, which is then 7. And then use ABS of this minus this. So let's go, track this down, and everything is all right. And from those instructions, I couldn't read out that I need here mid and sequence. I simply used right and left from both directions, and then both directions mirrored, which has led to the same result. So yeah. Okay, collecting scarves. 3, 6, 9, 1000 or 100. Here we have the scarf list. Okay. Get CC and city. And now, here we go. It was the case that there were multiple scarves for a single city, so concat filter cc if city equals the city here, and then we concat those cities here. Okay, scarf list, put in the table somewhere here. Count text in text. Text is given here. What we're searching for is this letter here. 0 blue. No. Wrong cell. Here we go. And now it's this times this multiplied with 1 minus x lookup this in here, returning the discount. Match mode is 1. And here we have prices. 1450, yes, rounded up. It is calculation. Oh, yeah. I haven't fixed cost per element. Oh, and it's then round up some this rounded to the nearest integer. And then track down and everything is alright. Now, here we have a worksheet, probably formatted, but I will do a hard copy. And since the order does not matter, I can simply copy first all of those players or uneven players, odd players, and then the, the even players. Okay. Now let's go here and here. I need to transpose. It's not a great task. You could automate this, but I think automation or finding out an indirect solution would take longer than copying. So in this case, it's simply more efficient if this would not always break down to simply copy and transpose and so on. But there are not too many left, 4 players left. And we have 15 players with 140 answers, so sequence 140. And we want to have for unique operations, unique of those operations. We have 4 operations. Text after the second space, minus, minus, and then less than or greater than, so left only a single character, you don't need more. Now, let f filter this if this here is larger than this number here. Then, so if this here is G, then do this. Otherwise, do smaller than. And this will give me F, which is then such an array. And then I use switch based on the function. So if it's average, then use average on F. If it's sum, use sum on F. If it's min, use min on F. If it's max, use max on F. And then we round it up. It's the searched answer. So this went quite smoothly. But anyways, I think there were some guys who were quite fast, and especially the hiccup with the instructions on level 5 was nasty. Took me a lot of time. But anyways, I think this will be for the near future the only video about the Brazil Championship. I think the quarterfinals, I now even after the after doing the case and getting the answer file and so on, I'm not able to understand everything there. Not because it's complex. That's the problem. So anyways, thank you for your attention. I hope to see you next time. Bye.